I'm sure we all can agree that tacos makes our world go around, but there's one particular taco that is often overlooked, and that's the taco de papa, or potato taco. Now there are many ways to make it, but today we're doing it Tex-Mex style, with chorizo, bacon, tomatoes, chiles, cheese, and a few other delicious ingredients. We'll show you how right here on Al Lunacy Queuing. Bienvenidos mi gente buena, welcome back my good people. It's great to see you all back here again. So let's start with today's recipe. It starts with 2 medium to large size potatoes. We start by cutting the potatoes in half, then we cut that half into a half again, then one more time. It should give you 16 potato cubes from each potato. So I'll do the other potato off camera, but once we have our potatoes cut, we are going to put them to boil with our heat source set to a medium heat setting. Once all your potatoes are in, make sure that they are all submerged in the water. This will take about 30 to 40 minutes and will give us time to move on to the next step. On a cutting board or mat, you're going to want to get at least 3 to 4 slices of bacon and 1 whole green onion. Pulling the bacon apart and removing the root and first layer of skin from the green onion, we will chop everything up. We will also get about 3 to 4 ounces of chorizo ready, as well as a can of tomato and chiles. This is the H-E-B version of Rotel. You can use the brand of your choice. We will also be adding some Grillaholics SPG rub with butter. But first, let's start cooking each ingredient a step at a time. We start with our bacon. It's always good to start with bacon because we can use the grease it leaves behind to cook our onions and tomatoes. Cook them to a level of crispiness you like. For these tacos, I like my bacon crispy. Then we will remove them from our pan and put them on a plate for later. Next is our chorizo. This is a small amount of chorizo, but its grease will still add extra flavor to our tomato and onions. And speaking of onions, that's what we will add next to our pan. We will make sure that it's all evenly spread to get an even cook. Then we'll add a sprinkle of our Grillaholics SPG rub with butter, and finally top it off with a can of tomato with chiles. Make sure to mix it all around so the tomatoes and onions can absorb all that goodness the bacon and chorizo left behind. Now let's go check our potatoes. With a toothpick, I probe the potatoes to check if they are tender, and it looks like they are ready. So we put them in a bowl and sprinkle a little bit of our SPG rub. Levels of flavor is what we're talking about, so next is some butter. We add about 5 small dabs of butter while the potatoes are still hot, and then mix them in as they will easily melt into our potatoes. So next, for some extra flavor and color, we will add some Knorr tomato bouillon with chicken flavor. Time to use a smasher if you got one. Let's pack all that flavor goodness in, but we are not quite done yet. Remember our bacon? We'll throw those crispy bacon bits in and mix it all up. Then we will follow it up with our cooked tomatoes, chiles, green onion, and chorizo. Talk about Flavorville. Not done yet. Next, we'll add the cheese of your choice. Sprinkle it in like if you're salt babe, and in this case, cheese babe. Then mix it all in. Give it a taste test to make sure your salt levels are okay. Make adjustments if needed. Ours was okay, so next is our taco assembly. On a hot comal, we have some oil. Then we place our tortilla and use it to spread our oil. Then we'll flip it onto the other side and place 2 more tortillas on there for good measure. Time for our taco assembly with the cheese first. I like a lot of cheese. Time to add our potatoes. And in this part, you want to make sure you don't overfill them because they will be hard to fold otherwise. And now we'll just fold them over and wait till they crisp up. This is definitely the best part. On the final stretch of our cook, and the smell in my kitchen is fantastic. And as the cheese melts and our tortillas get crispy, the looks and smells take me down memory lane to the days when Dad and Mama did their best to make ends meet, with Mama doing her magic in the kitchen. These golden potato tacos have been a tasty, budget-friendly way to feed many Hispanic families throughout the years. So finally, a taste test, and here's a cheese pull. Ooh, SBJ, sweet baby Jesus. And now there's only one thing left to do. delicious. Guys and gals, give this a try. You won't be disappointed. It's easy on the pocket and it will leave you some money for beer. Thanks for hanging out with me once again. Appreciate all the support. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other. We'll see you on the next one.